All right. Hi, everyone. My name is John Becker, and I'm the Communications and Engagement Coordinator for the Atlanta Beltline Partnership. ABP is the nonprofit that works alongside our sister organization, Atlanta Beltline, Inc., to deliver the full vision of the Atlanta Beltline Project. One of the ways we do this is through being the largest provider of free fitness classes in the city. After suspending live classes last year due to the pandemic, we're working hard to resume live programming sometime this summer. Until we resume live classes, we encourage you to check out our great library of recorded fitness content at beltline.org/fitvideos. We're thrilled to welcome everyone watching on Zoom and Facebook Live to today's Fitness Friday workout with Camp Gladiator. CG offers a wide variety of great online fitness content, and we've enjoyed sharing it with you all over the past few weeks. As always, thanks so much to Astra Group, Kaiser Permanente, Resurgence Orthopedics, and New Belgium Brewing for their generous support of our free fitness program. Just a reminder that we have a special treat for those participating in Fitness Fridays during the month of June. Anyone who participates via Zoom in one of our June classes receives an entry into a drawing to win a free outfit from our friends at Lululemon. The more classes you join, the more entries you get, and the better your chances of winning. We'll have a drawing at the end of the month to pick a lucky winner. Zoom participants, please be sure to shoot me your email address in the chat for the end of class so we can track your attendance throughout the month. Without any further ado, let me introduce DeAnthony Smith from Camp Gladiator, who will take us through today's workout. Over to you, DeAnthony.
Awesome. Thank you so much, John. What's up, Facebook Live? My name is DeAnthony with Camp Gladiator, one of the many Atlanta trainers that are here in the area. I'm originally from Texas, but I've been living here for about a year and a half, and I'm super pumped and excited to partner with the Atlanta Beltline to provide you guys the Fitness Fridays. All right, so we're gonna, whenever I teach any of my classes, I always like to start with any type of mobility. All right, and then right after that mobility, we go into some movement preps, and then we go right into the workout. So if you do have any injuries or need any modifications, do so, and then I'll also say them aloud. All right, so we are gonna go ahead and get started with some good mornings. We're gonna do this for a period of time, starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. You really want to focus on keeping those fingertips behind your ears, pushing those hips all the way back, keeping your core nice and tight by bringing in that belly button. All right, what this is going to do is start to open and engage that posterior chain. All right, I usually do this for anywhere from about 15 to 30 seconds, so that's what we really want to focus on. All right, breathing in through that nose and then out through your mouth, y'all. All right, so here we go. We're going to be here just for about 5 more seconds longer, and then we're going to go right into some windmills in about 3, 2, 1. Standing a little bit feet wide apart. Take that hand all the way down and extend the other one to the sky. All right, so you're right about there. Keeping that core nice and tight, breathing into your nose, out through your mouth, y'all. I'm super pumped and super excited. It's Friday, y'all. We made it to the end of our week, which is always good, because that means you're winning some way, somehow. All right, good. Let's keep this going for about 10 seconds. Gonna adjust the music volume here a little bit. Good. We got 3, 2, 1. Shake it out, shake it out. We're gonna switch it up. We got those knee pulls. You're gonna bring that knee into your chest. Wiggle that ankle a little bit while you're up here as well. Still keeping that core nice and tight. Working a little bit on stability and balance right here. If you are on a cushy mat kind of like me, you can go ahead and step off and bring that knee all the way in, just about right here. All right, just a little while longer. I always like to make sure the body is pumped and ready, because I never know if you just got off the couch or just woke up. So give me 5 more seconds left with that before we take it down to the mat. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Walk it out, walking those hands nice and out, one vertebrae at a time. Drop those hips to the ground, look to the sky. You can look to your left, you can look to your right, and then you're gonna go ahead and repeat that, but you're going right into a downward dog position. Driving those heels to the mat, and then breathing in, breathing out, flipping back and forth between those movements. Good, y'all. Really focus on that breathing. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, pushing those heels to the ground, and then sticking your booty in the air. It's okay. It is okay, especially if you're in your room by yourself. We got 10 more seconds here, y'all. We got 3, 2, 1. Shut it down. Go ahead and take it down to the mat. Your head is facing down to the ground. Thumbs are pointed up to the sky. You're gonna lift those legs, lift those arms, and then release. All right, nice, slow, and controlled. Breathing in and then breathing out through this, keeping that core nice and tight the entire time. Good, CG. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty good. I'm doing this with you, and I'm feeling pretty good. All right, just like that. Good, we got 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and take it up to that high plank position. You're gonna bring that foot all the way to where your hand is and drop that back knee. You're gonna be right here, just kind of wiggling that leg and then switching sides. Good. If we do have any wrist or shoulder injuries, this is a really great to support yourself versus being all the way up in that high plank position. Good, go ahead and switch sides if you haven't already. Yeah, we're spinning sometimes with these hips because we use them every day and really want to make sure they're nice and loose. Let's do about 10 more seconds here, and then we're gonna go right into some progress. Good, 3, 2, 1. Walking those hands all the way up. You're gonna keep your hands where your feet are. You're gonna drop those hips. Back in the day, before I knew what these actually were, we used to call these Miley Cyruses, all right? AKA teaching you guys how to twerk. Keep this going. You wanna try and really extend that chest high, dropping the hips. This is gonna loosen up that lower back, all right, while also strengthening the growing region. All right, team, wiggle at the bottom if you can. Let's stay here for 5 more seconds, okay? And then I'm gonna send you guys off on a run or give you some alternatives. Uh-oh, here we go. We got 3, 2, 1. All right, y'all, so you're gonna go off on a 60-second run. You're gonna go off on a 60-second run if you have the space. If not, you're gonna stay here with me and I'm gonna give you 3 other alternatives, all right? Here we go, y'all. 3, 2, 1, and go. If you are here with me, you're hitting those jumping jacks, reaching for those fingertips, all right, hopping those feet in and out, or you're walking it out, stepping it out, and so on and so forth, y'all. We got 28 seconds left with that before we do switch it up, okay, team? We got 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and take it to either walking high knees or you're speeding those high knees up if you're still here. Focus on that breathing. Start to breathe into your nose, out your mouth. We're gonna go ahead and start speeding the body up. We're gonna start speeding the body up. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down to the ground. You're going right into what we call spiders. Driving that knee on the outside of your elbow, keeping that core nice and tight. Still breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, team. Here we go. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Slow it down. Grab yourself some water. So what I'm gonna do next, what we're going to do next, is talk about the format a little bit. All right. So you got 2 exercises. We have our mountain climbers and we have bent over rows. We're gonna spend our time going up in time on the mountain climbers, while the bent over rows always remain the same. We're gonna start with 10 seconds of mountain climbers, then 20 seconds of bent over rows, then 20, 20, and then finish with 30 and 20. All right, you wanna grab your weights. I'll demonstrate these here really quick. All right, so with those mountain climbers, you're in this high plank, driving those knees to your chest. If we're not just there yet, you can come hold your hands out and drive those knees up just about right there. For the bent over row, you're gonna grab your weights, I'm using 5 pounds. You're gonna hinge at the hips, bring those weights all the way up and over, and then lay it all the way down. All right, nice, slow, and controlled. Okay, team? Here we go. We're starting with that first round in about 3, 2, 1, and go. We got 10 seconds of mountain climbers, driving those knees into your chest as quick as you can. Let me turn this up a bit. Good. 3, 2, 1, switch. You're grabbing the weights, y'all, right about there. All right. Leading with your elbows, keeping that back nice and flat. Squeezing the core. Let's go, y'all. You only have 5 more seconds before we go back to those mountain climbers. We got 3, 2, 1, and switch. This time you have 20 seconds of mountain climbers. I didn't mention this at the beginning, but it is peak week here at Camp Gladiator. So what that means is I'm trying to push you to the next level. I'm trying to push you outside of your comfort zone. We got 5 seconds. You guys keep driving those knees to your chest or to those elbows. In 3, 2, 1, grab those weights again. We're here slowing the heart rate down just a bit, but we're still actively working. All right, that should be flat. You should be breathing in through your nose and then out through your mouth. Okay, team? Whew. I always work a sweat when I teach virtual classes. It's a different feel from outdoor. We got 3, 2, 1. We're heading back to our mountain climbers. You got 30 seconds. Remember, you're in that high plank, driving the knees, driving it to the chest. Right about there. All right, team? Let's go, let's go. You got 30 seconds this time, 30 seconds, all right? Good thing is I talk a lot, so you only got about 10 more seconds left, all right? This is the last week of the Camp Gladiator 4-week cycle. So we always work up to this, we progress up to this. 3, 2, 1, grab your weight, switch right into those bent over rows. And what I mean by we work up to this, we start with endurance, we go to strength and agility, interval, and then peak, which is basically metabolic condition. We got 3, 2, 1, and time. Go ahead and shut it down, team. We got a little rest here, but we got the same format going up. All right, we got 20 easy count shoulder taps. You're gonna have dumbbell high pulls as another alternative, all right? So shoulder taps, you're in that high plank position. You're tucking those hips towards your chin and you're tapping each shoulder. Remember, we're gonna start with 10 seconds or you're here on your knees, keeping the feet flat. So that way you still have a beautiful angle within your body. Second movement, you got that high pull. So you're, I like to do stagger stance because it protects your back. You're breathing all the way in, all the way out, lifting with your elbows. If you don't have weights, just go ahead and still do that same motion, all right? Here we go. We got 10 seconds to start with shoulder taps and then 20 right after. In 3, 2, 1, and go. 10, easy count, or you can't count. You're just going for time here, okay, team? Good. We got 3, 2, 1, and switch. I'm gonna re-demo that for you. You're in those high pulls. Staggered stance, keeping the core nice and tight, leading with the elbows. Good, team. I love it. We are simply better together, y'all. We got 5 seconds. We're heading back to those shoulder taps. In 3, 2, 1, and go. We got 20 seconds this time, so you gotta work this a little bit more. All right, breathe in through that nose, out through your mouth for the next 10 seconds, okay? Like I said, I talk a lot, but it's all for your tip, all for your benefit, all for your benefit. You got 5 seconds. You're gonna hop up or walk your hands up to your feet, grab your dumbbells in 3, 2, 1, and go. Let's talk about this real quick. Keep that core nice and tight by tucking the hips forward and then using that momentum and that tightness to bring those weights all the way up. Here we go, y'all. We got 5 seconds left with this, and we're going 30 seconds of shoulder taps in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Back down in that shoulder tap. You're either in that high plank position or you're down on those knees, keeping that core nice and steady. Hips are steady, keeping it parallel to the mat. You got 15 seconds to go, y'all. Let's go, let's go, let's work. Good. We got live today in Atlanta, Georgia. We got 3, 2, 1. Pick up those weights, team. Pick up those weights. Remember what I talked about here? Keeping the core tight, tucking the hips forward, and bringing those weights right directly under your chin. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and shut it down, shut it down. We got one more before we get into the meat and potatoes of the workout. Let me pause the music real quick. I think it is paused. All right, so we got our next move. You're gonna go squat kicks, all right? So you're going down into that squat position, and then you're gonna kick that opposite foot. This is what it looks like from the side view. Squat, kick, get as low as you possibly can. All right, your second move, you're gonna grab your weights. You're gonna do that bicep curl, keeping the elbows close to your body, just about right there. If you wanna alternate from hammer to supinated curls, be my guest, because it's your body. All right, 10, 20, let's make it happen, y'all. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. We're just getting the core temperature warm, y'all, with those squat kicks. Try to keep those knees slightly behind those toes, keeping the weight in the full foot, okay? Full foot. We're switching in 3, 2, 1. Grab your dumbbells. Keep the core tight and a smile on your face, y'all. All right? Don't know if John or Kai has told you, but our mission is to positively impact your life. So whether it's 30 minutes, 45 minutes, we just simply want to impact your life, y'all. Here we go. We're switching it up in 3, 2, 1, and go. You're back to those squat kicks, getting as low as you possibly can and kicking it all the way out. Because we are going for time, you don't have to rush through this. Get a feel for where your body's at. If you feel like you're not there yet, just keep it slow. If you want to go ahead and pick it up a notch, you can speed it up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Grab those dumbbells, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. Promise it's all going to make sense once we start working. Good. We got 5 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1. This is the money maker, y'all. We got squat kicks for 30 seconds. Squat kicks for 30 seconds. Good. Forgot my water, but it's okay. It's all right. Here we go, team. We got 15 seconds remaining left. We're going for a full 30, and then you got 20 seconds of those curls, and then we'll be fully ready. Don't want to trip on any dumbbells. I've done that before. We got 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and pick up those weights, y'all. Really focus on keeping those elbows close to your body. If your lower back starts to hurt because you're standing right here, go ahead and just go right into that staggered stance. Tuck your hips even more, and you'll be just fine. Last 5 seconds, team. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and shut it down. I'm going to turn down the music so you can hear me clearly when it comes to explaining the format of our work. All right, so a couple of things about peak week, like I said before. My job today is to push you out of your comfort zone and also push your level. I have a format that we're going to do back to back, and then you're going to get a very nice break at the very end. So you're going to work, then rest, okay? So the format as follows. You're going to have a 30-second timer going, and you're going to do that move. It's generally going to be on the higher aerobic side for that full 30 seconds. Then you're going to come down for 40 seconds and do a rep counted exercise that I will challenge you to beat your reps on the next time. And then that last and final time, which I believe is going to be 30 seconds, again, you're just going to slow it down with the full body core movement. All right, so let's put that into a visual perspective. For that first 30 seconds, you're going to be right here at the mat, going right into those shuffles. If you want to stay here, that's totally fine. If you want to take it up a notch where you're going super quick, touching the ground, that's where you are. Your second move, you're going to be in that high plank position, doing a renegade row push-up. This is option 1. You're going down to that push-up, and then you're going to row at the top. That's 1 rep. Keep counting until you hit your desired goal or until that timer goes out. If we're not doing renegade push-ups on our toes, you're going to come right here, lean forward, and do the exact same thing, still keeping that core engaged. And if we're not being on our wrist at all, you're right here, single, double. All right, single, double. And then that last and final movement, we're right here for the corkscrew, where you're lifting your legs, twisting the hips. If we're not able to do that, just do that reverse crunch right about there. All right, team, I think we're ready. I know you're ready. So just air 5 the room and let's get it popping. All right. We got 3, 2, 1, and go. You're starting with 30 seconds of those shuffles. Gonna redemo it for you once the music gets going. Good. We are 7 seconds into this. Remember, you're going as fast as you can, keeping that heart rate nice and tall. Let's go, CG. Actually, let's go Atlanta belt line. Just a normal habit. Been a Camp Gladiator trainer for 6 years now, so I'm always like, let's go, CG, let's go. You got 3, 2, 1, heading down to the mat, or you're doing your version of renegade row push-ups, all right? So you're right there, row, row. You're trying to get in as many reps as you possibly can in this 40 second time period, okay? Here we go, y'all. We got 20 seconds to go. Keep breathing in through that nose, out through your mouth. If you have to drop to your knees, that's totally fine. You're still gonna crush it. You're still doing great. We got 10 seconds. You can do anything for 10 seconds. Here we go, y'all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're on that back with that corkscrew, lifting those hips, or you're here. You're just recovering a little bit, but you're still working. As soon as that 30-second time period is over for this, we're going right back to those shuffles, okay, team? We got 10 seconds left with those corkscrews. 10 seconds left with those corkscrews. Good, here we go. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're back up to our feet. You got those shuffles. Make it happen, you guys. Put that smile on your face because you can be happy while you work out. All right? We're 10 seconds into it. We got 20 seconds remaining. Good. Let's go, Atlanta Beltline. Let's go, let's go. Keep pushing. Keep being strong because I said you are. We got 10 seconds left with those shuffles, and then we're going right down to those renegade push-ups. In 3, 2, 1, and go. You forgot what that modified version is, that super laid back version. You're doing that single, double, all right? Nice, slow, and controlled, okay, team? Good. Come on. We still got about 20 seconds remaining with those renegade push-ups. As I said before, you have a rep count that you're trying to beat. I want you to beat it. 10 seconds to go. I want you to try and beat it by either 1 rep or 2 reps, all right? If you're pretty fit, go for 2 reps. We got 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and flip it over to your back. You're going right into that corkscrew. All right, remember, hips are coming off the ground and you're rotating those feet. Always better to do a visual, so you're right there. Don't worry, that break is coming up. Good. 10 more seconds with these corkscrews, y'all. 10 more seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shut it down, shut it down. Team, grab yourself some water. Tell yourself you're an awesome kind of a person. And then let's go from there. While you're recovering, I want you to go ahead and do those good mornings that we did in the warm-up flow or the mobility flow. Just take it nice and slow. You're going to do that while I talk, okay? You're going to do that while I talk. So our next block, same thing, 30 seconds. You got 40 seconds, and then you're finishing with 30, and then we're running through that again, all right? So this time you're going to have side hops. You got drop, rack squats, and then you have ab tucks, right? So for that 30-second high-intensity move, you're right here hopping from side to side. If you were on here last week, Kaya did this a little bit in her workout as well. We always build off of the previous workout. That's that 30-second movement. For our second movement, the one that you're going to count, the one you're going to challenge yourself on is that drop, rack, squat. So you're standing over your dumbbells right here. You're going to grab them. You're going to rack them up to your shoulders. Go back down into that squat and then take it down. Leave it there. That's that. Do that part again and then come up. All right. Then that last one, you got your ab tucks where you're right here and bringing those knees in, extend it out. Okay, team? That's our next point. Hopefully you're still doing those good mornings. If not, that's okay because you earned it. Here we go. We're starting with those side hops in 3, 2, 1, and go. Always drop those hips every single time. This is an option. This is an option. All right? Or you're just going right back to those shuffles if you're not down with either one of them. But we got to work on some type of lateral movement, okay? We got 10 seconds to go, y'all. 10 seconds. Good. We got 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and grab our weight. You're moving right over to your weight. Breathe in through that nose. Rack them on your shoulders. Come all the way back up. Drop those weights and come back. You're probably like, why do we drop them? That's the intensity behind it. So you're double hitting those legs so that way you can get the biggest bang for your buck, okay? On those drop rack squats, we're hitting glute, hamstring, quad, abductors, all of it. You got 10 seconds, y'all, 10 seconds. Good. You got 3, 2, 1. You're slowing it down a bit with those ab sets. Breathing into your chest and out. Breathing through that nose, as always. If those ab sets aren't working, you can go ahead and the bicycles as well. We got about 15 seconds. Good, y'all. All right, we got 5 seconds. We're going back to the top in 3, 2, 1, and go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. You're rocking from side to side, or you're stepping it out. You're stepping it out. Good, team. We're making it happen for 15 seconds. Breathe in through that nose, out through your mouth. Make sure you're landing into that squat so we can protect the knees and get the biggest bang out of our butt. Here we go. Loosen it in 3, 2, 1, and go. Racking those weights. There's another way you can do it. If you don't want to drop it, you can go straight into that deadlift as well. But I want you to count your reps and beat that rep count, CG. I did it again. Let's go, Atlanta Bell Line. You got this. Let's rock it out. Let's rock it out. You got 15 seconds. You can do it for 15 more seconds, team. I believe it's 15. Good, team. Good, good, good. Awesome. A couple of other things about CB is that we don't typically work out with our campers. And I'll tell you the reason why after we switch in 3, 2, 1. You're right down here, just about right there. Okay? While you're recovering for that last one, the reason why we don't is so that we can give our undivided attention to you and make sure you have a great form, and great experience. All right? We're stopping in 3, 2, 1, and recover. Your recovery exercise this time, we're gonna get off those feet. We're gonna go down to all fours, and you're right there, extending that leg, keeping that core nice and tight. I got one more round to show you guys. One more round to show you, and then we're gonna have some fun.
Doing great, D'Anthony. Keep it up, buddy.
Oh, thanks, John. All right, so one last round, team. Let me put this on pause. We got skaters, dumbbell, bear, shoulder taps, and then we have that final one is V-ups. That's right. That's that final one is V-ups. So skaters, we did our shuffles. We did our side hops. Now we're going to take it to single leg side lateral hops, right? So you're right there hopping from one side to the other, balancing every single time. And like I said, if we're not able to do that, you're just stepping from side to side, right about there, keeping that core nice and tight. Your challenge move, you're right here with that bear position. All right, this is option 1, tapping those shoulders with your weight right about there. If that's not a good move for you, you're coming to that plank position. And if that just doesn't work for you at all, you're gonna come to that push press. Right here, explode through to the top, bring it down, explode through to the top. And then that final move, like to keep it short and simple, you got V-ups. Keeping those legs nice and straight or bending it if our lower back is hurting. All right, so hopefully still doing those bird dogs. If not, that's okay because there was quite a bit of a long time. But let's get started without further ado. Skaters, 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right. Remember, you're hopping from side to side, staying balanced on that foot right about here. Keeping that core tight every single time. Try to get that athletic build by using your arm the entire time. 10 seconds, y'all. Good. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, one, and you know what to do. You're either down here in that bear crawl position, back is flat, knees are slightly above the ground, or you're here in that high plank position. Easy count, so every time you tap a shoulder, that's a rep count. Or you're up for that push press. All right, that's about right there. Good team. Way to go, way to go. You got about 15 seconds remaining with that. Good. We're almost there, y'all. Almost there. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit those V-ups. Back is flat, feet are straight, or they're bent. Right about there. Here we go, y'all. Looking amazing. Looking great. Good. Keep doing it. You got 10 seconds. Like I said before, you can do anything for 10 seconds. Here we go. Switching it back to those skaters in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right. Here we go, y'all. Rocking it from side to side. I always think it's funny when Siri tells you your battery's low, but you charged it all night. Technology, man. We love it and we hate it sometimes. You got 15 seconds, y'all. 15 seconds. Let's keep hustling. Let's keep growing. Let's keep being awesome because you got 10 seconds left, all right? Still, by this time, you're probably feeling a little fatigued, so make sure you're staying on the balls of those feet and those skaters. We're switching in 3, 2, 1, and switch. You're in that bear crawl position. If those wrists are hurting, let's get off of them and do the push press, okay? If you're in that bear crawl, still focus on bringing that belly button to your spine, keeping your glutes squeezed, keeping your core squeezed, and your shoulders in line with your wrist. And I promise, you're gonna be so much stronger once you're done with that, all right? You got 15 seconds left with this. Keep breathing into your nose, out to your mouth. I know you wanna stop, and I'm not gonna let you because I wanna push you out of your comfort zone just a little while longer. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and flip over to your back. You're going right into those V-ups. You should be feeling amazing. You don't have to go super fast, but I just want you to go at a nice pace. If you need to, follow the music. Follow the music too, okay? Good. We're here for just a little while longer. Right about there. Even if you gotta take it to singles, I think my core is pretty done for today. We got 3, 2, 1, and relax, 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 relax. Awesome. So our recovery movement for this one, I did tell you I have one last main thing for you, but I always like to do a finisher at the end as well. So we're in those hip bridges, bringing the heart rate down, and then also just correcting any imbalances that we may have from putting so much strenuous on our hips, strenuous activity, all right? So we're gonna end it like this. There's like a little delay on my computer. Oh well, we're gonna end it like this. Since we haven't gotten a chance to really run at our mat, this is what you're gonna do. We call these mat runners. You're gonna run to the top of the mat, you're gonna touch. You're gonna come to the back of the mat, you're gonna touch, all right? You're gonna start with 5 reps. Then your second move, you're gonna grab your weights. You got 5 reps of this also. You're going down to the ground, pop out to that burpee, push up, come up, curl, press. You're gonna, we call those man makers or CG burpee madness, whatever. All right, so you're gonna do 5 up and back is 1. Then you got 5 burpee, curl to press, and then you're gonna go down by 1, okay? You're gonna go down by 1. I'm gonna give you a 90-second time cap to get as low as you possibly can, okay, team? And that's how we're gonna end it, okay? Peak week, gotta love it. Here we go. You're starting with those mat runners in 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember, you're running to the top, touching the ground, getting in that sprinter stance, coming all the way down and back. You got 90 seconds to get as far as you can, team. By now, you should be almost to those burpee curl to presses. You're grabbing your weight. You're going down into that squat, up and out to that plank, going to that push-up, coming back up, curl, and press. All right. I do only have 5 pounds, so it feels kind of funny doing this, but you're gonna be better for it. All right. Here we go. Actually, I know I said 90 seconds. Let's do 2 minutes. I think I'm a little crazy. Trying to get as many as you can in 90 seconds. Let's go, y'all. Let's finish it. Let's finish it. Good. We are 55 seconds in, so that means you got 60 seconds remaining. 60 seconds remaining. Good. This next song coming up, it's called Runaway. So don't run away after this workout because there's exciting news and exciting announcements going on. All right. You got 45 seconds to get as far as you possibly can, team. Let's finish it. Let's finish it well. I love it. Whew. Like I said, I get so pumped when I do these workouts. I'm like drenched, but I'm also in the garage too. Come on, y'all. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Let's go. Let's go, Atlanta Beltline. Let's push it all the way to the end. Here at CG, we believe that we start and finish every workout better than we started. Or that we finish every workout better than we started. That's what I meant to say. All right, we got 15 seconds to go. Breathe, y'all, breathe. Yeah, I hope someone gets down to at least 2, or maybe 3. 2 is very ambitious. All right, anyways, we got 3, 2, 1, and shut it down, shut it down. All right, take that deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, y'all, because you have completed your Friday fitness with Atlanta Beltline and Camp Gladiator. All right, so breathe in slow in through that nose, out through your mouth. Go ahead and reach for your toes. I like to reach behind my ankles because it just forces me down even more. You're still taking those deep breaths in through the nose, out through my mouth. If you had any workout buddies with you, give them a high five. Mine is a 4-legged animal. His name is Samuel. He's off screen. He actually does pretty good. So go ahead and take it up. You're in that quad stretch. Couple announcements with the Camp Gladiator. We're offering our next 4-week cycle for free. So if you want more information with that, contact me or by sending me an email, d'anthonysmith@campgladiator.com. Go ahead and switch, or you can do donmessick@campgladiator.com. Either one, it's all good. Awesome. All right. So at the end of every single workout, we always break it down. All right, we'll break it down at the end of every workout. And so we're gonna stick today with our classic staple saying, which is CG better together. All right, I'm gonna say CG on the count of 3, and you guys are gonna say, or we're all gonna say better together on 3. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, CG, better together.
Better today.
Great job, y'all. Thank you so much, John. Thank you, Atlanta Beltline. That's it.
Thank you so much, D'Anthony. That was an amazing workout. I'm absolutely exhausted, and I'm sure Vanessa is as well. Great job to everyone participating on Zoom and Facebook Live today. We really appreciate y'all joining us. We hope you feel ready to charge into the weekend. Oop, let me turn my video on so I'm not just talking to you blindly. But again, we hope you enjoyed today's workout. We look forward to seeing you again next week for Fitness Fridays with Camp Gladiator to continue our Lululemon promotion in June. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Bye-bye, everybody.